Hello and welcome back to Bridget's Queen's Crochet and Knits. I'm Bridget. I'm coming to you from a very wet and soggy Aiken, South Carolina, where we are currently waiting on a perk test so that we can get our house ready to go. Once they do the perk test, they'll clear the land. After they clear the land, they can do the well. We can get the house going. Then we'll put the septic in and we'll be in our place. So hopefully in the next 3 to 4 months, we will be in our new house instead of this temporary dwelling. But that's not why I'm here today. I thought I'd give you a quick little update on that. I'm actually coming to you today for 2 reasons, although I have to do this rather quickly. One of them is Operation Charlie's Angels, which Veronica and I were talking about and decided to start. We want to help Charlie from Have a Yarn with Charlie get her and her family to see her future father-in-law, who is battling brain cancer at this moment. And as I'm sure most people have dealt with some sort of ill family member, if not themselves. You know, when a family member is in need, it breaks your heart to not be able to be there with them, comforting them and helping them in any way you can. And I want that heartache to go away for Charlie. I want her to be able to take, at least her and Jeff, if not the entire family, to go see his father and be by his side in his hour of need. Now, Veronica is doing the tickets, the raffle tickets, and I've got a couple donations for that you can buy. You have to go over to Vero's Crochet Gifts to see about how to get the tickets and choose which prize you're trying to win in order to help Charlie out. Now, the donations I'm doing one amigurumi, which is my adorable little moose. And yes, he sits rather nicely. He's not incredible, not entirely on his own, like in the middle of the floor, but if you have a little something to prop him, he doesn't need much. Their little eyes, so cute. And then the other thing that I am donating is this beautiful, extremely large shawl. Now, this shawl can literally go for anybody. If you're a tiny woman, which I am not, you can wrap completely around, or how I like to do it, like this here, and it stays perfectly on your shoulders. And even though it is very, very thin, it keeps you very warm. This is a wonderful shawl for like going to church or something like that, where you just need a little something to cover up your shoulders and your arms. But it also will fit a plus size woman, which is, something that's not a lot of shawls really do unless you go through cakes and cakes and cakes of yarn. This was made from the cotton colors. It is pink, white, and black. Well, they call it red, but it's more of a pink. But it's one of my very favorite shawls. And it was just made not too long ago, since I started my podcast. But I thought I haven't been wearing it, and it would be something that someone might really like and might just prompt them to help Charlie out because they like it. And if that happens, yay. And I will ship either prize to whoever wins, wherever they live. So don't worry about that. I will take on that cost. 100% of any ticket sold will go to Charlie and her family to help them out in their hour of need. Now, I also wanted to show you real quick because they're going to their new family or their new home today. I did 2 more dragons. When I dropped off the last 2, the mom really liked them. The little girl really liked them, and she wanted to gift a set to her friend that is also very much into how to train your dragons. I did do them a little differently than I did last time for the fact that I get very bored, and if everything is exactly the same, I lose interest. I had already been paid for them. They were a commission, and I could not lose interest. So I did change up a few things. On the little white one, her tongue is red instead of pink. The last ones were pink. And I made her wings out of the red heart with love with the sparkle in it, like I did the black one last time. But that was out of necessity, not out of creativity, and it worked out really well, so I repeated it. But these guys are over a foot long, but they make really good cuddle toys for a young lady or a young man. And then we have the black one. And again, I did the sparkles on the wings because I love how those sparkles make it seem like the wing got motion to it. And again, I made his tongue red instead of the pink like the pattern calls for. Oh, I don't know. Did I show this properly? Look how cute those little eyebrows are on her. I thought that turned out just stunningly. But, okay guys, I am in a world of pain and need to get a few things done yet today, and I'm moving rather slowly, so I'm going to let you go until next time. Oh, but before I do, remember that this channel has a random act of kindness every single month, and I will be picking the winner, or the random person, not really winner, random person sometime next week. But to to qualify for this, you need to comment on one of the videos that I've made in the month of February. I will pick a random video and a random person from that video, like I did last month, and they will be getting a pattern. If not a pattern, they can get the stitch markers, but I would prefer the pattern so that I can actually give you like 2 patterns or something like that versus a couple stitch markers in the mail because shipping is very high. Just whenever I pick, that person can email me and let me know what they prefer, and we will go from there. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful day. Happy crafting. Bye for now.